Yeah, the sock drawer is pretty small, and the gold medal comes in like this big box. So I don't know if there'll be room in that one, but it'll go in like my underwear drawer or something right next to
How does it feel to win?
it. It feels great. Yeah, it feels great to walk away with a medal. You know, it was not easy out there, but I'm so proud to put one down and proud to be up there with Burke and Luca on the podium.
Awesome. And what does it feel like to have your family here? That picture you posted on Instagram of that hug, like
Yeah.
what was going through your head in that moment?
Yeah, it's so special having them. Obviously, didn't get to have them there for Beijing, and yeah, it wasn't too far for them to come over here. It's only a couple-hour drive, so my parents made it out. My brother did, his wife, a bunch of my friends. So we had a big squad at the bottom. It was so good to see him after my run, and then had a great celebration dinner later in the evening too, which was awesome.
What would you have?
I had pizzoccheri, which are a local dish, and I love how they taste. So I just had a little bowl of pizzoccheri, which is great.
Do you listen to anything when you're like prepping and getting ready?
Sometimes, yeah. I'll honestly like usually like one of the friends will be jamming something like on their phone, and I'll just like kind of vibe with them. But it can be a variety of stuff. Like, what was it yesterday? Yesterday, a couple of the guys were listening to like some of the classic rap stuff, just getting them hyped up. Sometimes I'll listen to like Blink 182. It's kind of been my vibe. But yeah, usually I'm not like listening to music right before to get pumped up, but like in the morning or something, you know, just something to like wake me up, get me going.
Any morning traditions or superstitions?
Nope, nothing too crazy. Like right before I drop in for my run, sometimes I'll like quickly do like a mental checkup to make sure I'm not gonna like forget what I got to do down the run. But it's not really superstition. It's more like a visualization routine.
Seems like a lot of people do that,
Yeah,
right?
I
With the
think a lot of people do
visualization.
that. Yeah.
And I read that you keep your gold medal in a sock drawer.
Yep.
Is the silver gonna go with it?
Yeah, the sock drawer is pretty small, and the gold medal comes in like this big box. So I don't know if there'll be room in that one, but it'll go in like my underwear drawer or something right next to it probably. So
So why in the drawer?
I don't know. My mom's like too. She says like she doesn't want it displayed because she's like all paranoid. It's not like anyone's gonna come steal it, but so she doesn't want it displayed. But then like I know some people put it like in a safe or something, and I don't feel like doing that either. So I just keep it in a box in a drawer because yeah, you'd think you'd like bust the medal out more often, but at least for me personally, like use it a little every now and then if you get asked to. But a lot of the time, it just lives in the sock drawer, so it's a good spot for it. I'm not gonna lose it there, so.
And is the underwear drawer big enough for it?
Yeah, it should be. I don't know if this one comes with a box or not. We'll see. But if it does come with a box, it'll still be big enough, hopefully.
And I don't know if you saw in Milan, like a bunch of people's medals are breaking. Yours is like
Intact. I think I learned from their mistakes, and I haven't been jumping too much with it because they're really heavy this time around. They're like really thick. So I think just like the little attachment piece breaks.
yeah.
So I haven't been like wildly celebrating with it on. I've been kind of ginger. So it's still intact so far.
You're careful with it.
Yep.
So Hunter Hess, your friend, said, quote, "For Alex, it's not about sponsors or money or pretending to be something he's not. He's the man and everyone knows it. Maybe he doesn't even know it." What's your response to that?
That's hilarious. I love Hunter. Yeah, he's my best friend in the world. And especially hearing that from him, I think a lot of it's true. I think you do a lot of things in events and you feel like, I don't know, I think most athletes really do it for the right reasons, but I don't know, having one Olympic gold medal and now a silver medal, you realize it doesn't really change you. Like it might change a couple things about your life, but you're still the same person in the end. Like I still know I'm gonna go home in a week or two from now and be the same guy. So I like to think I haven't changed too much. I usually try not to, so I think that's a pretty fair statement, I think.
Okay, and I saw your YouTube channel, and like you're very into like film and like making things.
Yeah.
Do you think like you would want to get into the film, television industries?
I love filming skiing. I personally don't like, we have our really good friend Owen Dahlberg, who's a videographer, and he films all of our videos. And I have so much fun making them. We travel all around the world filming skiing. So I don't know, maybe that is a career path in the future. Who knows whether it's, you know, filming something or being in front of the lens, I don't know. But right now I just love doing it for skiing. So I'll keep doing that for a little bit for sure.
Would you ever dabble into reality TV or go on like Traders? Or
I don't know about reality TV. I mean, maybe if it was like super fun or I got to do it with like a friend or something, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm built for reality TV or like survival show sounds pretty intense, but.
I feel like you do good on Traders. Everyone's all about Traders.
Maybe. Who knows? If I got invited, I'd think about it.
All right, well, with Peacock and NBC, you never know. You know, and I read about your interest in Google Earth. Like, can you explain to me what the obsession
Yeah,
is with Google Earth?
this has been a topic. It's funny. Yeah, so pretty much I go on Google Earth to look for things to ski down in cities. Like I love doing a thing called street skiing where you like slide down handrails in cities and go off buildings and whatnot. And a really good way to like find a lot of these things to ski on is on Google Earth, and you can like look at a lot of the handrails and stuff. So I have like this weird obsession of trying to find all these spots on Google Earth. Like when I'm bored on my computer, I'll usually just pull up Google Earth and like go look at a random city for a couple hours and see if I can find any spots. And then hopefully at some point in the future, I'll actually be in that city and I have like a list of photos and spots and screenshots I take. And then I can kind of be, I guess, more dialed when I get there and like, you know, get to film more because I kind of know where everything is already, so.
But then when you get there, you're disappointed if it's no longer there.
Yeah, that'll happen actually. It's crazy. Like, yeah, sometimes you'll find something on Google Earth and it's like outdated and you show up and it's like, oh wait, I thought there was like this perfect thing I could ski down right here and it like doesn't exist anymore. So that's definitely happened a couple times and it's a little bit of a letdown, but it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. So usually I just try and find as many spots as I can.
I also saw you say in a video that like the most important part of your training is rest. Like, what do you do for rest? What's your relaxation?
Yeah, like for example, here we have an amazing spa. So a lot of the boys and I, like we'll get done with a long training day and we'll just like go hit the spa, hit the sauna, hit the hot tub, the ice bath, and we'll do PT as well. We have a great PT here. So whatever we can do to feel better the next day, because we're doing a lot of skiing here, especially the schedule for the Olympics has been really, really busy with a ton of practice days and competition days that we have almost no days off. So you gotta make it through a long 2 weeks. So you gotta be recovering whenever you can.
So you're not doom scrolling or watching reality TV?
A little bit. I'm pretty good at not doom scrolling. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. We did watch a movie last night. We had a little movie night. We watched Blades of Glory, which was pretty awesome. Just the four of us on the slope team were in the boys' room and we were watching Blades of Glory. So we do a movie night every now and then, or we watched Surf's Up the other night, which is like one of our favorites. But for the most part, it's just spa and hang out, and like we'll go to the dining area and just like chat, and it's fun seeing like all the other athletes from around too. Like we'll just end up chatting for hours usually, and watching events. That's like a big part of it. Like we'll do recovery, and then whether we go in person or whether we watch from like our little Team USA area, we always try and support the rest of the athletes.
And have any celebrities reached out to you or DM'd you or cheering you on from afar?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I haven't like looked at my phone too much, especially like in the last day or two, just because I was so focused on competing. But definitely a ton of support from fellow competitors and like fellow athletes on Team USA has been so fun. Whether it was before the medal or after the event, like just this morning, so many people were congratulating me, and I think it's the most special coming from people that you know and respect, and like fellow athletes. So that's been pretty cool.
Cool. All right, and last one is, well, two more questions. If you weren't doing anything else related to sports, what would your profession be?
Not related to sports. I'm like pretty obsessed with weather too, actually. I like love looking at weather forecasts and charts and stuff. So I don't know, maybe like a weatherman or something.
Meteorologist?
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be cool. And then other people want to know, what are your Valentine's Day plans?
My girlfriend shows up today, which is super cool. So I'm excited for that. In terms of plans, I don't know. I'll definitely have some practice I got to do, and then go for a nice lunch or a dinner with her and my family and just kind of hang out.
There's those cool restaurants on the top of the mountain too.
Yeah, there are. I don't know. I haven't honestly explored as much as I've wanted to so far, just because I've been so busy. But we'll have a little more time off now for the big air schedule. So yeah, hopefully get around and do something fun for Valentine's Day.